Alex knew they shouldn't be surprised. Whenever a solution seemed too easy, life had a way of making it more complicated. Like when Alex had been looking for extra cash and remembered their old part-time job at a local bookstore. They had managed to reminisce about books and classics without having to read so much as a page. However, when the moment came to look at rows upon rows of books again, suddenly every spine felt like a personal attack. The boss said, "Don't worry," they would say, "you won't have to read or write anything unless you want to." And then they would have to remind themselves, "But that's why I signed up." Or similarly, the idea of working out at home sounded nice, until reality hit. "Okay, great," they muttered, imagining a quiet morning workout before the day started. But the next day, lying under a mountain of blankets with the TV remote resting on their chest, it was hard to summon the enthusiasm. Maybe tomorrow, they mumbled into the pillow. But tomorrow came and went like many others. One evening, as they were aimlessly scrolling through social media, Alex stumbled upon a familiar face. It was the friend from the coffee shop who had mentioned the fitness tracker. Their stories often revolved around movies and hobbies, so it wasn't out of character to see them posting about exercise. As Alex watched, a mix of curiosity and irritation bubbled within them. Why was this person talking about squats and lunges? What did they know about Alex's struggles to simply get out of bed? Then came the punchline. As the video ended, a tagline flashed across the screen: "Turn your living room into a gym with us." Curiosity piqued. This was more than a fitness influencer flexing. It was someone they knew, trying to help. Well, Alex thought, why not? After all, it was just a quick 10-minute routine. They could do that, right? The next morning, it was 7 a.m. Sunlight streamed through the window, and a gentle voice filled the room, guiding stretches and encouraging Alex to move. "Take it slow," the instructor said. "Find your rhythm." As Alex went through the motions, something unexpected happened. A smile tugged at the corners of their lips. It wasn't about losing weight or fitting into a smaller dress size. It was about reclaiming a sense of control. In that moment, it was about listening to a calm voice instead of the chaos in their head. For the first time in years, Alex didn't feel like a victim of circumstance. They were taking action, however small. The unexpected side effects. Alex continued with the morning routine, initially drawn by the promise of movement, not necessarily exercise. But as days turned into weeks, something remarkable occurred. A dormant part of them stirred. A love for physical activity that had lain dormant since school days resurfaced. Alex found themselves looking forward to the daily routines, savoring the feeling of muscles waking up, not dreading it. The endorphins released during exercise were no joke. A sense of euphoria replaced the post-workout exhaustion. They wanted more. The 30-minute sessions became an hour, then an hour and a half. Before they knew it, Alex was back to activities they had loved as a child: swimming, dancing, and biking. These weren't forced activities. They were rediscovered passions. The weekly grocery run that once left them winded became a brisk walk with purpose. Hills that were once insurmountable now challenged and excited them. Even the dreaded stairs at work were conquered twice a day without breaking a sweat. Some nights, Alex even found themselves missing the post-dinner couch time, not because of the comfort, but because of the routine they had replaced. Alex's body changed, but not in the ways they had initially imagined. Muscles defined, yes, but also posture corrected, skin glowing with health and eyes regaining their sparkle. Most surprising of all, Alex felt lighter, not just physically, but mentally. They had traded the burden of a sedentary lifestyle for the empowering freedom of movement. Oh wait? The weightlifting reality, it wasn't a magical transformation. There were still days when the couch held more appeal than the gym bag. But now Alex had tools. They understood their own needs and motivations better. The solution wasn't in a restrictive diet or a grueling workout plan. It was in finding joy in movement and understanding their own limits. Alex realized that health wasn't just about achieving a certain body type. It was about feeling good every day. It meant chasing a sunrise or hiking a mountain with a backpack full of snacks. It's not because they had to, but because they wanted to. Health wasn't about punishing Alex for past mistakes, but about rewarding them for the steps they took today, no matter how small. One evening, Alex caught their reflection in the window. A faint smile touched their lips. In the coming years, they wouldn't be the person who looked back at them from the glass. The couch hadn't lost its comfort, but now it had company. On some nights, it was the elliptical machine, other nights, the yoga mat, and sometimes, just sometimes, it was the remote. But only after a long walk and a game of tag with their kids. Alex had rediscovered a simple truth. Life was too short to spend it all on the couch, and it was definitely too short not to enjoy every moment of movement. Alex is just one example of many. We can use our imagination to overcome mental barriers and achieve our goals. All it takes is a little creativity and effort to change our perspective. Alex used to think that working out meant spending hours at the gym lifting weights and following strict diet plans. But after joining a fitness program, they learned that it didn't have to be so complicated. With guidance, they discovered a different approach, one that prioritized their preferences and made working out fun and sustainable. Now, Alex is healthier, happier, and more energetic than ever before. If you're struggling to find motivation to work out, remember that you're not alone. Many people face similar challenges, and there are resources available to help. Don't be afraid to seek support and try new things until you find what works for you. You deserve to prioritize your health and well-being, and you're worth the effort. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about progress. Keep moving forward and celebrate every small victory along the way. Your future self will thank you.